All right, guys, we'll look to make a start. Thank you for coming along. Anytime we get an opportunity to get Brian involved in one of these clinics, we always want to have him along. Quite often I'm asked, just as a bit of a precursor before I hand over, quite often I'm asked is, am I going to get something out of tonight? So the content is always going to vary. I know coaches coaching all the way down at under 8s and 10s, and then we've got people who have come from halfway across the state because they coach rep and they want to get something out of it. We don't want to teach tunnel ball for the whole night, so we'll try and make sure that we've got something on every level. One thing I will say is it's not just the content you should be looking for. It might be a teaching point. I know Brian's very methodical about the way he'll intro a drill and then how we reinforce those sort of things. So it might be the actual teaching rather than the content itself. And the other thing I always get a kick out of Brian is the energy that he always brings into everything. So I hope you guys get something out of that too. If I can get everybody to put their hands together and welcome Brian along.
Thank you very much. Coming here tonight, and I guess the further along I go, I get a better understanding of what you guys deal with and what you're doing. I've got a grandson now, and going back to him starting to play at 8 years old. And then our situation with the Kings now, we're trying to get involved in the community more. So on the day-to-day now, I'm dealing in the Sudanese community. I'm dealing with kids that are 14 years old, 16 years old, and then I've come out of the Boomers last year. And one of the things with Basketball Australia is, as a country, where's our weakness? Where do we need to get better? Where do the coaches need to get better for us moving forward? So, and now with the Kings, I get asked all the time when I'm doing my program and when we're going, how much time do you spend on defense? How much time do you spend on offense? What do you do on transition? How much time do you spend on defense? So, situation play. What I'd say, the one that's the balance for you that you need to be competent at as a coach, and what's being demanded of me more is relationship building, having a relationship. I started with these guys when I was coaching. I was their father. Actually, when I started with the Eastside Spectres, I was their brother. And then you're the father, and now I'm the grandfather. So now, when you're dealing with a 20-year-old kid, can you relate to that kid? And can you get that kid to play for you? Can you get that kid to work for you? All right? And what all of the kids, China, the national team, now with the Kings, when you're dealing with 14-year-olds and 8-year-olds talking to the parents, what are they looking for? And they're looking, are you competent? And I found that when I was in China. I couldn't do this. I couldn't talk. So how do you get Yi Jai-Lin? How do you get Yao when you're looking at Yao and you're looking at these guys, you can't talk to them? How do you get their buy-in? And so if I'm sitting here now and I say to you, I've got a young team with the Kings. We didn't have the season that we wanted to have. A lot of the players didn't have the year they wanted to have. I'm with them now 4 days a week, and they're looking at me and they want to be a better player. So they're coming in, and so I look at my grandson playing out on the playground yesterday, and I'm looking at him and going, they're 8 years old. They love playing. They run up and down. None of them know how to shoot a basketball. None of them know how to shoot a basketball. So if I said to, what's a common denominator here where it's 12, 14, say, the best that I've been around in this, the one, Andrew Gaze, when I came here, and Lindsay had Andrew. Curry, when you look at Curry and Curry's father and their relationship, and what it was built around was these guys starting with the skill of shooting the basketball. And what I'm learning now, and as the game, you watch the game today, you watch the NBA now, and they say, what's the difference between when back Magic Johnson, Larry, all of that. Larry Bird, McHale Parrish, Ewing, Oakley, Mason. There was elephants around the box, and they were beating the shit out of each other. And now you got a bunch of lanky, long, 7'3" guys facing up in triple threat, jabbing, moving their feet, raising up and draining threes. And the three ball, you know, the analytics and all of that. Well, now you take kids here and you're with the national team, or you're looking for the Kings, or I'm going to a game right now and I'm going, is there a Goulding? Is there somebody that's running around out here that is just a killer, that can knock down and shoot the ball? So when I say, but before we even start with them, you know, I look at, I've grown up with basketball, all right? So I was taught in the school system when I was very young, and the teachers, we were taught in schools, we didn't have clubs, and they were all had a curriculum, and I was sat down and I was taught how to shoot the ball correctly. Even in China, when I go to China and we have a deal, there's 300 kids there, they get 300 shots, and all of those shots are done perfectly. And so I would, when as a coach, I never played, I'm helping out. I think anyone can teach a kid to shoot a basketball. So, you know, there's just a couple keys that I'm seeing all the time now. So I'd like just to spend the first 10 minutes on that. I stand underneath the basket. One, if the ball is sitting on the flat of your hand, problem. All right, you have no feel on this. So I always call it a raise. So when you dribble a ball, when you pass the ball, when you shoot the ball, if the ball hits the palm of your hand, you have no feel. All right? If you pass the ball and the ball touches the palm of your hand, you have no feel. So I grew up in California and you played on the playground. When you came in and washed your hands, your fingertips were black from the asphalt. Nothing on the palm of your hands. Fingertip control. When you shoot the ball, now it doesn't have to be like this, but there's got to be a raise. You got to be able to put your finger underneath the ball. All right? So the ball, we always start with kids sitting in a chair, and I'm doing this now. When our guys come in, they sit in the chair, and the kids, we had the basket, even it's 8 feet when they're 10 years old, 8 years old, 11. It's not throwing the ball up to a 10-foot basket. It's 8 feet. And then you sit, you put them down, and sit them in front of the basket, and you put it right there and get that raise up. And that elbow, this movement here, any NBA, watch them shooting at the free throw line. Watch Goulding shoot at everyone has that movement. So I'm rebounding for the kids the other day, and I look at them, they're throwing the ball at the basket. So they're doing if your elbow is up here and you're doing that, and you do it 1,000 times, you're not going to be a good shooter. So just think about, I'm standing underneath, the kids are shooting like this. If your elbow's out here and you're doing this across you're in trouble. So you have to have that. So I'm always saying, your elbow, your knee, your toe, they're all in alignment. Your legs are shoulder distance apart, but you've got that ball that sits right there. The other hand, and they call a lot of the kids as well, hold the ball like this, or hold the ball like this. The ball, it forms a T on the ball. Your thumbs form a T. Now the thumb can be here, but there's a T on the ball. So it's like this. When you shoot the ball, you're driving that elbow through your eyebrow. It comes up through your eyebrow, and they call this a gooseneck. That. Now, you don't drive your hands through the floor. They don't come out here on the finish. It's like this. So when we were in China, I learned this and I loved it. The kids were all in a compound underneath, ate there, and then they'd come on the floor, and then at night they'd eat and they'd go to their bedroom. And they would, when I said 300 shots, besides the shooting they'd do, we'd all get on the court and the coach would go, stance! And everyone would go, and he'd go, shot! Stance! Shot! Now, when shoot with them, you've got to get the rebound, you've got to throw the ball back to them, the ball's got to go in the basket. If I got one of those girls now and tried to make 300 shots, I'd be here close to an hour. All right, you can get 300 shots. When they went after the dining hall, they'd put their tray in, and they'd stand next to the wall and lean against the wall, and they'd have to go 50 before they went out. And what the coaches would do, and again, Johnny Wooden, that I grew up with, the greatest teacher probably of all time, back even before me, but everyone in America talks about how do you teach, and they use his philosophy. And it was, you show the kids, they do it, you correct it, and then repetition. So sit down what I've just done with them, put them in the chair, have them, they do it, and then you go, no, your elbow's over here, get your elbow in here, all right, let's raise it through there, get it, correct it, and then now they have it perfect, and they take it home and they practice it. All right, so I'm just gonna, this deal, what's next? What's next? It's horrendous. So the game of basketball here is going at a level that is admired all over the world. And we're doing, and what's going on here at our youth level is incredible. And the kids playing is exciting. But our ability to shoot the basketball, when you compare us to the Europeans, when you compare us to the Americans, when you compare us to the Asian countries, we're at the low end. So the athleticism, dribbling the basketball, all these moves with cones, the finish of it is making the shot. And if you don't make the shot, you're this. So right now, I'll grab just what I have, 6 guys every day that come in, and I'll just show the first 15 minutes, and I do this with, if I had a 13-year-old, if I had a 14-year-old, and you can do this in groups of 6, so 3 down at one end, 3 down at the other end. But I'll bring and let's just give me 2 girls to shoot. Just, coach, just. Relax. Just have a seat. Put the ball on and what I want you to do is just right there, and just turn now. Just push that. Make sure you keep your eye on the target. I know it's high, and we'll just shoot a few. No, that's fine. Just lift head up. Just lift that elbow up. Good. 2. Again, this basket's too high. What she's doing is good. 3. Now, I would keep going. Can you rebound for her? Now, I would stand underneath, and I could get my camera, and I can do the video underneath. And what you can see, she's doing. It's just too high. The elbow's coming up, and it's raising up through her eyebrow. The follow through, see her hand's like this, which is good. Is there anything that you see there that's a problem? What? It's resting on the palm of her hand. So she needs a raise there. Now, you have a go. Have a go. Now get it right. That's it. Now lift that elbow right up through your eyebrow. And snap that wrist. Go 5 of them. Better. Elbow right through the eyebrow. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, you're back up. Now put your guide hand on right there, thumb on the. So these, when you go home and practice this, and I take your thumbs, you want to bring this down a little bit, so the thumbs form a T, right? And that's the guide. So you hold that, don't drop it. Now you're right up, push that elbow right up through your eyebrow. That's really good, really good. Really good. 2. Three. Okay, let's have a go. Better. Nice work. Now I won't spend. Now I do a ton of that. And what you'll see is a common thing when they start shooting is they do this, all right, that guide hand falls off the ball. So they'll shoot the ball and that'll drop. And a lot of times when you start moving them, this goes out here. But what we got with both of them, they're pushing it a little bit, but they're getting this, not this. You're breaking that habit, and the elbow's not out. All right? So when our guys come in, when the King's guys come in, we'll put a chair down, and they'll do, because they like to come in and they'll start deep. So we'll just put a chair down and we'll go, just get 20 of each. While, talk, just relax. We have 8 or 9 minutes where they're on their own and they just sit and hit the chair. Then we caught, and when you talk to the good shooters, they work inside out. Inside out. All right? So each of you got a ball. And let's get a couple rebounders. Now, just, and you can go that side. Just 5 in here. You got 5 there, and then switch them over. Just you guys shoot. Just shoot. Shoot. You rebound. Throw the ball back to her. A little bend in the knees. Okay, switch it over. There you go. Now see, both of them really good. Okay, now just switch it over just one more. Now I just want you to stand on the opposite foot and just shoot 3 and then switch it over to the other foot. Just lift that foot off and just balance on 1. That's it. Balance on 1. Good. Good. Switch it over. You guys go the other foot. Same foot, same hand. That's it. Same foot, same hand. Good. All right. Now just two sit for a minute. two here, each of you. I need 2 of you to rebound, and I need 2 of you, I'm going to work here for a minute. So you 2 here. You guys just make balls here, and the other ball's there. All right? Now I'll go with the finishing, but that little piece there, I don't say anything. I'm just walking around. I'll take my camera and go underneath and go, hey man, do you see the balls on the flat of your hand? Or when you're doing this, you're dropping your guide hand, really lock in. And we'll just make, fire the ball back, put it right there, make 50 on the seat, 20 on the seat, just make sure they get that touch. Then I move them to about real comfortable position for a Sydney player, for an NBL player. I don't know, and it's probably comfortable for them. So it's about 10 feet. I fire a ball in their hand, and I think as a coach, when I was introduced, even at I've got to bring. I feel like when I come in, it's very important that you bring an energy to it. All right, and that you're organized and you're teaching, you're communicating. It can't be where you're sitting over on the thing and you've got the button pressed on and they're chasing balls and they're throwing up shot. I try, it's 3 sessions a day, 9:30 to 10:30, 10:30 to 11:30, 11:30 to 12:30. What I'm doing right now, I do Monday through Friday, just like I'm going to be doing here. All right. Now I'm going to start. And we're going to go 6 makes, and we work initially just the floor, and then we move to sections when I go through the offense to sections on the floor your team would be working out of when they play, and the footwork that you would use in a game. So I'll have them, I call it chest to the rim, where they're making shots chest to the rim. Then I'll say, turn your chest to me, and now we're swinging your hip. You're doing that constantly, and when you coach shooting, you're coaching hips a ton. So hips, step in, those 2 to start. So I want you now, we're going to make 6. I'll put it in your hand. Now you're just, chest is to the rim. As soon as I throw a pass, just make sure a ball's in my hand. Here we go. Just step behind. Here, ball's in my hand. You guys got to be good on the boards. You watch their shot now that they're shooting. You guys got the makes. Now, I want you shoot, step forward, and it's like this. And the next person's up. Your chest is to the rim, and you're right here. All right? Ball. Okay, we go a number of makes that way. I don't want to get buried here. Now you're in the same spot. Now your chest is to me. I want to get your right leg and swing your right leg around and shoot it. No, I'm sorry. So ball comes here, shot. So your chest is to me. Now you got to square up to shoot the ball. Now I want you to, like this, don't step back, step forward. You step into your shot, move to the black line, next person coming in. Good, 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 good. Okay. Now, again, we go a number of makes. I'm not going to, now, the next thing, I'm going to throw it to you, and I want you to stretch out and shoot it. All right? So I'm going to put the ball in your hand, stretch out with your left leg and shoot it. Stretch as far as you can, shoot it. Stretch. 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 Move closer. Move closer. Stretch. That's it. Stretch. Good. Stretch. Good. Okay, now, just, you're right there. Now I'm going to put it in your hand, and I want you to fire at the ball. Look straight at the rim and get a right into your hand and shoot it. Don't look at the ball. So they got to get comfortable off the bounce, a hard dribble. So they're just repeating that. So a lot of times in the game, you're stretching out. A difficult one I'm not doing with it, or you cross and step out to shoot, or you turn your hips to shoot, or you're stepping in to shoot. The other shot you get in a game is when it throws to you, you got to catch it, and you got to pound it and shoot it, or you got to dribble pound it and shoot it. So they got to get good at that. So you're putting it in your left hand, hard, don't look at the ball, shoot it. Left, hard, shoot it. Hard, shoot it. Good. Hard, shoot it. Hard, shoot it. Hard, shoot it. Okay, now again, there's a time frame on this. I do this here. We call these up here, and if you watch the NBA and the game of basketball now, we get into the action, the outs. The game's played up here, NBA out. Out here. So they got to get shots. The shots are always coming from the corner, and the shots are coming from these high outs. You're playing out of here. So I work down there with that. I'll work here with that. I'll work at the nail. They call this the nail at that. I'll work here with that. Then I'll work here with that. All right? Then after they've done that, and that's for our NBL guys, it's inside the three, it's short. Now I'll have them play around the basket, and we call this finishing. So balls here, just get in a line behind each other. Each of you got a ball. So we call this same. So what I'm trying to get now, then on that stuff there, it was feet, and it was shooting, and now it's hands and feet. So just, you want to come here, we call this same. So I want to take a dribble and put it up with the same hand in the same foot. It's really important for us, all right, here. When you look at the NBA and you look at the athletes that are playing, all right, same, and always play is a really important finish, all right? So one behind each other, you're just going to go step, and go, you're behind here. Just go. Same, that's it. Go. Just keep moving, Go. Keep moving. Good. Keep moving. Good. Go. Step. Same foot, same hand. Same foot, same hand. Good. Same foot, same hand. Same foot, same hand. Good. Same foot, same. Stop. All right. Now, when you're playing in a game and you make a move, the defense in ours, there's 6'9" standing over here, and you're coming to the hole, and I'm here, and I'm coming across, I'm the help. I'm not jumping over the top of them. I'm trying to get the ball to the rim before they jump. So I'm coming across, and I go to jump, and you flipped it up before you put it in there. The second one they have to have, now I've done shooting, and if I go to the next shooting, they're like this about the shooting. So I play around with finishes, all right? Now the next one I do is the same thing. It's the leg that you shoot with. You're driving that knee and hip through your eyebrow, and you're lifting your elbow through your eyebrow. So it's a floater. So it's this. All right? Does anyone know how to do one? A floater? Yeah. You do? Yeah, do. Go. Do what you do. Now it's one hand. Lift that elbow up. Right here. Now you know that, keep going, you know the mid game where you stop and shoot a pull-up jumper. A lot of times this, again, the athletes that you're going to be playing against, these finishes, come to the middle. So I'm always here. So up, good, get it up, good, get it up, good, get it up, good, get it up, nice. Good. All right, now I want you to take a dribble and a step. Just step with whatever foot you want and jump and do it. Dribble, hop. Now push that thing up. You got to get it up quick. It's a runner, just like the runner. 2 feet. Good. Good. Really good. Really good. Really good. Really good. Nice. All right, now I finish left hand outside of the body, right hand outside of the body. Here, it's advanced for them. But everyone, even the young ones, and they're good enough, as Coach said, these are pretty good players. Having a 2-foot runner, having a runner here, and believe me, when I'm evaluating players now, or can they shoot, and little finishes around the rim, everything you guys, I watch all the 5-on-0s, and you finish up, and everybody's clapping, and they lay it in. You don't get a layup in the game. You never get a layup. Unless you've got a fast break before the defense is set, you don't get a layup. It's these or threes. All right, so you got to get really, what they just did there, all right, was right hand because they're young. With us, it's all right and left hand. And then when I'm doing same, I'm working the left foot, I'm working the right foot. And it's going to carry over, you'll see, to their passing. So now, is there any questions on that? When I walk away, a lot of times I think, people drove from, they coached this, they coached that. Is there, yes?
It's got the same versus conventional footwork. With 12-year-olds, we're trying to teach them to get the conventional footwork right on their non-preferred side.
Tough.
When do you start introducing the same? I feel like...
You know what I don't do with kids? I don't give a shit about their feet. I really, this foot goes here, and then you watch them, they move the ball back and they dribble and shoot the layup. Get it up and lay it in. Keep your head up. Learn how to do, I shoot my layup like this. Shoot it whatever way, get it in there, and it's a high jump or it's not a long jump. The thing is, can they stop and raise up and shoot it? I don't give a shit what foot they jump off. I think you're going down the wrong path. Dribble that thing as hard as you can. Get in there hard. When you get to the lane line, you got to start to raise. So if I shoot it like that, I don't care. I do not get buried in that with the kids. What I do teach is same. Because same now is when you make a move, all right, is getting that thing. It's a different, and that, what I'm showing them there is a layup. When you say, is a layup like this? Again, I think the game gets overcomplicated. I watched the game today. What's his name? The little guard that plays for Indiana shot a ton of layups like this around the basket. Came in here like this, off different feet. He wasn't coming in and winding up and you shoot an underhand layup. You can shoot it like a shot. Sorry, that's me. But the same. My age now when I'm walking, it's definitely too young for my grandson because as you're saying, and the point to me is he's learning how to shoot a layup. I'm moving to the next tier, 12s to 14s, I'd be working feet like I'm working hands. So when they ball handle, they're working both hands. When they shoot, they're working favorite hands. But finishing now, when they're 12, 14, they're starting to get a feel with their right hand and their left hand, and they're starting to get a feel with what I just did with their foot on right foot, left foot. So when I square up and I catch and they start playing, I catch and I pivot. I can play off this foot is my pivot foot. When I go to that side, I can play off this. All right, so I can play off both, and that starts with this work. But again, if I had you and I had an hour of practice, I'm going to get going here on the shooting. That was what I just did there. We haven't even started the clock yet. It's just, this is form. You need to get this right. We go back up in the room when we're having a meal upstairs, and we show them a little film on the stuff they've been shown that are controlled, like the girl that had the ball on the palm here. So this part is a really important aspect to it, and it's not demanding. Any questions? Okay, go.
Particularly when the kids go from the lower ring height, then they step up. I find that like when they're younger, they got the form, then they have to step up to the higher basket, and that starts to then, because I don't think they can get it. You got any suggestions?
100%, and a really good point. I was the NBA now on a lot of the NBA's sons are coming into basketball in the NBA now and playing, and they're talking about development and everything. And one of the things is they were talking about AAU and the coaching, and it's all about winning as opposed to development. And then the development side of it, the point that you're making. Just again, say it again.
So when they're a bit younger, they play.
Yep. So if it's high, the shooting, don't go anywhere near the three-point line. So you want to go, if this, I'm moving to 10 feet now, wherever it is where they're not throwing it. If they're moving to a point where they're throwing it, you got to move them in. So these girls are not throwing the ball from here, all right? But if I moved them out to here, I'm sure they'd start throwing the ball. You got to stop it. So I would imagine when those kids move to a certain age, they get to like 12, 14, and the basket's gone up. So when I was in 7th grade, they moved the basket to 10 feet. We didn't have a three-point line, obviously, by then, but our shooting arc was in here, as you're saying, not out here. And then as you get, and your deal as the coach is to make sure they're not throwing it. Any? Okay, now let's get the rebounders. If I know, I want to move now. So you guys are in here. Give me 2 shooters here and 2 rebounders, and then we'll switch it over. But a ball's being fired. Now, this area. So the thing I do next with my group on the shooting is now I start thinking about my offense. And you look, again, it's very comparable to the NBA. Where are the shots coming from? And the shots these corners are huge. All right, so move back here for a minute. So we'll work where they're boom, boom, boom. All right, now constantly you're coming down the floor. Coach said today, I want to talk transition. They're coming down the floor. When they hit the bend, all right, I'm running down the floor. I've got to turn my hips, and now I've got to know I can't swing into my shot anymore. So you're seeing it all. I come down here and I make this catch. I can't do this and go up and shoot, or do this and go up and shoot. So I hit the bend. So we shoot a ton of shots. Ball swing in the corner. You got the count of 1. Got the count. You're getting it off by this much. You catch it in the pocket. You shoot it. Now we move them up here and we fire balls and they slide and shoot it, all right? Hips, turn, shoot it. Now I've got to move my chest from here, turn my hips from here. Now the third one they get, I drive in here, and there's somebody here, and I pitch it to them, and they catch it, and they drive it, and it's the one Curry gets all the time. Now I'm coming in from here, I got to step with my left leg, turn, and shoot. And the last one, the ball comes in, and now I got to lift out of these corners and shoot. Now, we move it from the three-point line, then I get them at the tail end, straddling. I got this in the NBA, straddling the three-point line and working, always working this. And then the move to it is a hard bounce, and then you've always got a counter, which is across to the other hand. All right, so I know that's a lot of information, but let's see it. Now I'm going to move them into here, but imagine this at the three-point line. Now we're going to they're going to rope off 3. So now you're right there. I'm going to put the ball. You're behind. Now you're one behind each other, facing the basket. So when I'm in the corner and we do it, I'm racing down the floor. I come down and the ball's coming down the floor. If you throw the ball to me and I do this in the NBA, your shot's blocked. So as the ball's coming down the floor and you're stationary in the corners, it's this time, I'm like this. The ball hits my hand and I shoot it. If I'm here and swing, so when you're practicing their footwork now, imagine them in the corner, they're like this. And then they're behind each other, facing this way, going to the corner. They're sitting here when we step out, and a big step with the left foot, turn and shoot. Now we'll go a little one and a little one. Again, I just a little bit of tempo. Try to get next person step in. Look at the rim, see it in your pocket and shoot it. Ball's here. Good. Ball's here. Good. Good. All right, step short corner. You guys are, now your bottoms are to the wall and you're at the black line down there. Now you sit there a lot. I drive in here and I pitch it. Where do I go? I walk down in here and sit. And now the ball's up in that alley and it's caught. He drives this way, which happens, I lead out here and I shoot. So you're sitting there, you're going to step to the red line with your left foot and shoot it. Go. Moving. Go. As soon as she lets it go. 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 Now again, this goes on for, now they've stepped out there, they've stepped there, now you're at the white line, and I'm taking all this run out. You're at the white line, and you're behind. Now, they're running to the corner, they hit that line, they turn their hips. I put the shot in their pocket, and they don't step back. Now you guys are moving in shorter. For me, it's all 3-point line. For you, it's here. All right, so just move back a little bit. Now, your chest is pointed. Whenever you're running down the floor, the ball's on my side of the floor, my chin's on my shoulder, and I can see the court. So I'm not blind to the ball. I'm not turned running like this. The ball's coming down that alley, and the chin's on this shoulder. And now I'm coming here. There's the bend. Now I turn the hips, and I shoot. And this is my pivot foot. All right? I know it's a lot of information. Go. Good. Next. Go. Good. Next. Go. Good. Next. Go. Good. Beautiful. Next. Go. Good. Beautiful. Okay, now you're on the bend. You're on the bend. All right? And now I'm driving, and now you're lifting up. And now this is again that footwork. So you're on here, you're getting up to the white line. We'll be at the blue instead of out where we are. And I'm coming in, and now this is my inside foot. Turn my inside foot, raise and shoot. All right? This is where the ball would be coming from, right there. Next. Good. Next. Good. Next. Good. Next. Good. Next. Okay, now, I'm always coaching hips. So when I come around and you shoot like this, you got to get this leg around and be heel toe. All right? When I come down here, I've always got to get these hips squared to the rim. And when they're shooting, I'm left-handed. A lot of times I'll come, and as I'm shooting, I'll bring my leg, they call it torquing your hips. I bring this leg across. All right? So you got to make sure that doesn't happen. Does that, okay? Now teaching, how do you correct it? When you shoot with them, if they're torquing their hips, you put a ball here and you have them squeeze it when they shoot. So now they get in spots and they shoot and they don't move these leans. They learn to keep their hips straight. That's a good one. Okay, we're good there. Now, your black line, you're one behind each other and you're straddling the black line. So you're straddling, that's it. Now you're behind her, move up a little bit, and you're going to step to me. Now I always work. We do, again, spacing's God. So this is hard for me because this isn't the spacing. So the spacing for me is deep, deep, and it'll be deep, deep out here. I'm doing this tight because it's the age group you're dealing with. But it's still the same footwork, all right? So now we're working at you swinging that left leg and squaring up and shooting, all right? Shoot it. Next one's coming. Good. 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 Okay, now you're going to square up, and I'm going to square it up, and I'm going to bring this leg around and take a hard dribble with my right hand and shoot a pull-up jump shot. All right? So bring that leg around, put the ball on the ground with your right. That's it. Now you got ball. Yeah. Now try to really stretch out, throw that ball out, and cover some distance on the bounce. All right, here we go. Good. 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 Now, see how catch it and do this? I catch it, and now this person's coming to me. I'm taking my leg, I'm throwing it out there, I'm putting my ball on my toe, and I'm bringing that right leg heel toe shot. So they should be shooting that ball in here. So really step out and then put that ball on your toe. Here we go. Put it on your left foot. There you go. Good. Put it on your left foot. Okay, now again, it's a pile of time in this. Now you're going to catch it. You're going to take a dribble with your right hand. Now I want you to cross it over to your left and lay it in the front of the rim. All right? Every move you do has a counter. So I face up, I shoot. My counter move to it is a hard dribble. My counter move to the hard dribble is cross it and finish opposite. So now you got to take a dribble with your right. We come over with our left and lay it in over the front of the rim. All right? Play it. Really nice. Good job. Good job. Take it. Nice. Take it. Nice. Stop. Okay, balls here. Now, all four. So that corner, I'm not going to sequence everything, but I've got a sequence like this in these high outs. And you'll get to when we bring them all in, because we'll shoot out of them, out of the offense. So out of the high outs, playing in this one, those corners are key. So you have a package there. It may be for you guys, they just catch and shoot and they take one dribble with their left hand. For the young ones, they take one dribble with their right hand and they square up and they shoot a layup out of the corner. But a sequence down there that they're comfortable. Then I have a sequence up here that's like the one I have down here. A sequence up here that's like it, and then the sequence in the corner. So we do that. So, and how you sequence this. So when I did the start and we did that form shooting and we're like that, if I moved into this, I start to lose them. So I did that, then we did finishing. Now I'm with you and you're with kids. I'm talking about a 10-minute package now. Every day you come in. What I've just done, you can do in 10 minutes if it's 2 makes. And you got kids at each end. That's a 10-minute package that I just did there. And then our kids, even the kids, and this is, I don't know what the under 12s would be. It might be a move off your left hand, right hand dribble. But I make sure with our guys, I'm teaching them a move that, you come out of this and you go, I've learned a move. All right. So we do, how we did the same. So now I'm going to have them dribble in and I hesitate and I come in and I lay it in, same. So just give it a try. Give it a try. So I do this. I brought Galloway did this in the game last week. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to come like I'm going to come and I'm going to come like I'm going to spin. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to lay it in, same. Just try it. Not bad, not bad. Try it. Good. Okay, ball's here. Now, what you have, I come in and I go, what guys are getting really good at, the players are getting really good at, you got to have a counter to, is the spin move. So it's, I hesitate and I don't spin and I come back and I lay it in. Now just move to this. Now I come in and I spin, do a complete spin and lay it in on the other side of the rim. All right, now when you do a spin, I take the ball, and these are, again, being competent at what you're coaching. And I did a ton of this with Yao. All right, you get the ball here, and when you spin, the ball doesn't come here. You take the ball, and you bring it with your foot, and you put it on your toe, because they're trying to hit it from behind. And now I bounce it with my right hand, then I take it over to my left, and I come, now the guy can't block it, because I'm coming in, and I'm hooking it in on this side of the rim. So it's, I hesied, and I went same. Now it's a complete spin into the left hand and lay it in. Give it a try. So bring the ball with your right foot as far as you can, put it in your left hand and lay it in. Just come in as hard as you can. Pretty damn good. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Now, Coach said, you can, now that, to me, this is senior stuff that we're doing. Those guys, they hesi, I do that. Now I bring it across on the spin. All right, now the ball's here. Now the move is, I come in here, now and I get here, and now I don't, he's into my body. Now we play off the hat. I don't bring my leg around and shoot it. So when I spin and I come here, I take my foot and it's a half spin. And I'm right here, and now I play off this back foot. All right? So again, teaching a move. I come down here and it's hard for me. I'm left-handed. I take my right, I bring that ball here half, and now I raise up and shoot the ball. All right? So try to play, go a half turn, bring it down, just start in there, bring it down. Go half. Good. Now bring the leg around. Bring that leg around. Good. And sit right in there. Now raise off that leg and shoot the ball. Raise off that leg and shoot the ball. Let's go. So I come here, I spin here, and now I sit on this leg and I raise up and I shoot it. So I'm trying to do it with your right hand. So right hand, half spin. Half spin, get your left leg around, get your left leg around. So for you, it's here, and then I bring to that foot, and I go up and shoot it. That's it. Now shoot it. Give it a try. It's now come in. Into here. So we get a lot of this where we come in now in ours, and I take that step, and now I'm playing off that back foot, and now you're teaching them a front pivot, which is a pull through, or a reverse pivot, which is here. All right, now they're not capable of doing this, but again, I'm teaching. So Galloway came in, the first play, it was a jump ball, he came racing down with his left hand, and his guy was on his hip, and he stopped like he was, and then he went in and laid it in. Then he started taking the ball down and turning on him and coming into here and going into this and raising up and shoot it. Then you pull through and lay it in either way. So there's a sequence. They're not good enough for this move, but I go to a move. Now, with 12-year-olds, it might be a cone where I move to now, and they're dribbling in their right hand, crossover left hand, but I go to a move where they're learning something. Good there. All right, so shooting, finishing, shots within the game. All right, then some sort of move. Any questions on the shot? Can I say, we have an energy in the gym when we do this. So there's a score, there's competition, and there's, so 3 minutes on the clock, you're working corner and top. You got 6 makes in each, all right? It's -1 on the rebound if the ball hits the ground. So now the rebounders, how they are, and they don't know, but the ball comes and they get it and they throw it to me, and they're underneath here, the ball can't, I got it, and then whip it there. 1, 2, 3, winner, top, we're top. And it's that. And they're firing. Hands up, hold your guide hand high, Longer dribble. Good job. That energy has got, you got to get it away from being labor. And time frame, how long in a video session can you talk? If it goes more than 2 minutes of my voice, they're done. So on this, if I'm shooting the sequence, I'm looking up, it can't go past 8. If it goes past 8, we got to move to the next. Okay, let's get 2 groups out here. 2 groups out here. Balls here. I'm going to get to offense, and I'll tell you how I do it. Let's get 4 people in the line here. 4 people or 5, just even lines here. One line has the ball over here. The other line's going to shoot. Whoever shoots it, rebounds it, and gets to the next line. So the game of basketball now, we come down the floor, we're in a 2-side. I'm not going to go into dribble penetration. It's another clinic for you. There's 2 players on, she's got the ball, and there's 2 players on her side. There's a player, and there's me. There's 3 players on the other side of the floor. So when you watch Indiana and when you watch OKC play, it might be a pick and roll. It's 2 guys over here, 3 guys over here. And what they say in the NBA is we're going to attack on the 2 side, and they have stuff they do out of the 2 side. When the ball goes there, we're going to play out of that shape. All right, now that's different than when I played for Lindsay or when I'm playing for you and you run horns or when you run a set play down here. It's read and react. There's 3 guys over there and they're going to be in a shape and we're going to shoot out of that shape. There's 2 guys here, we're going to shoot out of this shape. Now what happens all the time, move back. And again, the NBA guy, this is for kids as well. There's a cone there, and you might move it to where it's here, and they start here. I'm just doing spacing for everybody, but if I was 10-year-old kids, I'd move the kids to here, and they shoot from here. But what happens in a level of basketball that a lot of 14s, I'm coming down the floor, and this person can play. She's being defended. This person guarding this person is sitting here. So as you come, and I have to bite on it, you're coming into it, throw it there. Now that's an offense in itself. I've got to come from here and try to play that. All right, so ball's here. The NBA, and again, I refer to it, the Kings. When I was in China, if I come down here and I'm way over here and there's nobody here, they call it stampede. I just keep running and you hit me and I lay it in, all right? I come down the floor, I'm no longer, when I played, you were doing this. Now, you're coming down like this with momentum and I'm into that shot, all right? Now, if I don't have that, if I don't have the drive, now I'm playing with my shape. So we start our shooting. I'm going to take you through and then we'll do some offense out of the hole. Now, let's move. You guys want to shoot about come into the red lines. The ball's in your right hand. Take it to your left hand. Get in there hard. Hit it. You shoot it. We're going to make 8. Then as soon as she lets it go, the next person's coming. All right, and we're moving. You'll go to that line. You'll bring it to the end of this line. Now you want to, I just asked this, where you're never standing like this. I'm always chest to the rim, all right? And now as she comes in, I'm coming in, I'm left-handed, boom, it's left, right. You're probably right, left. Are we ready? Go. Go. Keep moving. Let me know when you make 8. Go. Okay, stop, stop. You hear it all the time when you watch the TV. The game of football, it's played north-south, not east-west. We're playing downhill. So the girls are doing this. I'm coming down. That's my defender. My right hand's here. I'm bringing it over. This shoulder, this hip's right on her leg so she can't move, and I'm attacking. I'm not going side to side. And give me a little bit of speed. All right, so you're going straight at the cone, right to a long step left, right over the cone. Go. 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 Talk to me on makes. Go. Coaches, watch the shot. Go. Go. Come on, we got to get makes. Go. Go. Now you're too far away. You're drifting that way. They're coming here. So I always tell our guards, good point guards, always get a piece of the center circle. So if I'm coming down the floor, I'm playing here. You watch them. If I get over here, now they can keep me here. That's a defender. And if I want to go to that side of the floor, this takes forever. So the defense is strong side. Now I've got the ball here. If I do this and come here, it's just like a pass. Now the whole defense has to shift. So you're right about here, and you're you're coming in right in there. Right into the elbow where the arc meet. Go. 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 All right, stop. You get the feel. All right, now, I want you to not slow down at all. Not slow down at all. You're going to be moving comfortably, and you want to catch it. Keep moving and lay it in. All right, I'm your defender. I'm your defender. Coming, 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 coming. It can't be up in the air. It can't be up in the air. Go. Can't be up in the air. Right by. That's it. Go. Go. Right to the rim. I can't see the finishes. Go. Right to the rim. Go. This is stampede. Go. 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 All right. Now, again, this is offense, and we're shooting out of what we do on offense. Now, come to the white line. I want you come over a little more. Now I want you to take the ball from your right to your left. I'm defending you. Come. And I want you to go behind her. Come. I want you to flip it to her. And you're coming straight down, and you're going to shoot a free throw line jumper. And we'll bring it down in here. So you're coming down the floor. You're coming down the floor. Coming down the floor. Come. And right in. They call that slice. So I'm coming down the floor now. I can't beat my player. That's Xavier Cooks, or that's, a shooter over there. I bring it over here. I dribble it now right at his defender. He fills behind. He takes it in here and shoots it. Go. Go. Good, good, good. Right off her back. Go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Run through, run through, run through, run through. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Keep going, keep going. Free throw line jumper. Free throw line jumper. Left, right, finish. Left foot, right foot. Good. Going, 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 going. Good. Going, going, going. Good. Going, going, going. Good. 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 All right, stop. Now move. Now the same. You guys are over here. All right, now you want to come, and I want to go left hand to right hand. I want you to come in here, and now you're lifting. And now I'm going to throw all kids' hook passes. Got to be able to throw that pass, all right? Even when they're young. Chest pass, bounce pass, hook pass. Now, you're going to fill behind. You can go into this free throw line area, comfortable shot. So I'm coming down the floor. You're coming to the outside here. You're sliding in here. And now you're going to hook pass there. Now you want to come, and again, I'm here. I see her driving, and I'm filling in, and I'm into my shot. Okay, ball's here. Now, when you throw a hook pass, it's tied into same. It's always same leg with a bent elbow. So I never throw a hook pass like this. It's always off the outside leg and your elbow's hooked. Play it. Play it. Good. Go. Go. Good. Go. Good. 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 Nice. Stop. Okay, good job. Now, you'll see when we get to 5-on-0 or 5-on-5, these two, learning to attack out of this is really important. So we'll play 2-on-2 like this. Now the first, show it to them, correct it, they do it. Then you put a defense on it. And sometimes with the defense, just like me, you start with coaches on it and control it. And then you put offense to defense, defense out. So you have a player here and you have a player there and you set up the advantage. Okay, you're shifted over. We're going to work, all right, pitch. All right, now I'm going to overplay you this way. We're going to play hook. All right, now I'm tight. She's behind me. I'm going to dribble. So you're back there. You've got the ball. So when we're playing 2-on-2, and I'm trying as I do this, and you have 12-year-olds. Now 8-year-olds is a different conversation, but 12-year-olds, you can change the court and really concentrate, and you're thinking, man, I'm working their left hand, I'm working their right hand. What's the hardest thing for kids to do? Yeah. Okay, you got me, 100%, okay. What's the hardest thing for them to do basketball-wise? Top, in the top echelon. There's one that just, watch it after I've said it. Pass, catch, shoot, stop. Chinese, all over the world, my guys. Brunson, why is he making $100,000 a year? 2-foot stops from Villanova. All right, kids can't stop. So I'm teaching and all this stuff, stop, same. Turn, back foot, slide, outside. Everything's to do with their feet and stopping, and it's right foot, it's left foot. Then that aspect is a big part. So I'm always, when I'm doing this, are they getting shots? Am I working both hands? Am I working both feet? Now another one, just as we're getting into this, can they stop? All right? Okay. Now let's move. So that's a ball swing. That happens a lot. Now let's put you in on the bend, a line over here on the bend, and a ball here. And you guys are in a line here. Okay. Now I'm going to show you an offense, but I'm going to do it how I do. I sequence. We play 2 shootout of 2s. Then we play 2-on-2 competitive. Then we tie it into our offense. So how do you teach offense? I teach part, whole, part, whole. So this is a part of our offense. 3 players have played over here. Shea has come off a ball screen. The bigs rolled to the rim. This guy's lifted, covered, balls swung. There's 2 guys on that side of the court. So they'll say, what are we doing out of the 2-side shape? All right, that's basketball now. We're not running horns. We're not running triangle. They're playing. So this person catches the ball in the high out. Now, when I'm on the ball side, floor spots, all right, if I'm on a 2 side and the ball's on this side of the floor and I'm coming down, it's on my side, I'm in the dead corner, as close to this corner as I can be with my butt facing the baseline. I'm sitting down here and I'm working and I'm playing basketball from this position. When the ball's on this side of the floor, no matter the game's inches, you're in the high, you're where the white, almost where the white lines are, the high out, you're in the high, stop right about there. I'm on the bend. Now I'm playing basketball from the bend, all right? Now, why am I there? Because any action that comes with this person, if I'm in the dead corner, it's way too far to come. It takes too long. So if I'm here and she drives, she can slide to the corner. All right, we're going to go step, but just a few of each. You guys have each got a ball. Shooter always rebounds and we change lines. We're going all the things that we can do out of a 2-side in our offense, and we shoot out of it. So I want to go a dribble handoff, and I'm not going to go long on it. You've all seen it, but I'm dribbling, and you're coming right off my shoulder. And we're going to take it in here. And I said you never get layups. So I'm going to come in here. We won't work finishes. I'm just going to go left, right, and shoot the shot. All right. Now, what I'd like, and you guys watch it. Does anyone do this? Good. Okay. Okay. This is real common. All right. Now, I want go as hard. As soon as she shoots it, I'll yell go. And I want you to go as hard as you can. Go. 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 All right, stop. Give me two up, and I want you to do this just one time, as fast and as hard as you can do it. As fast and as hard as you can do it. All right, your best effort. All right, the same yours, the best effort. Now I want you to take it off her and go in there and lay it in with your right hand. Lay it in with your right hand. And I want you to go as hard as you can, as hard as you can. Go. Now, as hard as you can. Go. All right. Now, the game. When I've got the ball here, her time to move, and this is how she doesn't move until I look at her. When I turn and look, she starts to move. So she doesn't wait till I dribble. She doesn't, if I don't look at her and I drive to the basket, I don't want her coming. So the ball's in my hand and I'm playing here, I don't want her coming at me now. All right, now I turn and look at her, she starts to move. Now I'm dribbling right at her defender who's guarding her. I'm dribbling as hard as I can, and now again, stops. It's a 2-foot stop, and you take it out of the keyhole. Now when she's like a running back, and it's a long, she's coming off so hard in the NBA, they dribble the ball with their left hand. So she's coming so tight to me The defender's here. She's throwing it out with her left hand. They're dribbling way wide again. Okay, so we got a lot to cut. I'm not buried here. Move closer. Just do 3 of them now. Step with your left foot and come off real tight, dribble right at her defender. Go. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, I'd move in a little closer here. Right here. All right, so it's 2 bounce. Now, I want you to take a step, catch it here, and pull it through, and lay it down with your left hand here, and now go and lay it in. All right? So now, catch it on your outside hand. Good. And pull it exactly. So what she did, she pulled it from her shoulder to her hip, ball, body, defender, layup. So, she's in the corner, the ball's over here. This happens all the time. The game's there, I'm guarding here, this is my floor position. Now the ball's thrown here, you're coming up, and I'm coming out. Hit her, that's open all the time. So we call it lift and rip, all right? So just, you're coming in now. Come, flip it, go. Just catch it outside hand and go, all right? Just dribble at her, hit her with it, go. Here we go. Go. Good, go. Go, good. Lay it down with the left hand, long, nice. Good. 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 Really good. Now stop. That's a really good move, and you do it both hands, left hand, right. That constantly happens when you take the ball from one side to the other. This person's running to her, and she can go opposite. Okay, now I want you to catch. Just you're holding, lead out, catch outside hand, and I want you to come and set an on ball. All right, so you're going to throw it to her, set an on ball screen, good, good, and then what we're going to do now is you're going to come off it right now and shoot it. All right, you're going to come off it and shoot it. This is really hard. This is advanced. Here we go. 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 Stop. Now, do any of you do this? Do any of you play side pick and roll? Okay. Lift. Throw the catch. All right. Teaching points. Whenever you catch the ball and you're playing side pick and roll, and I catch it, I am trying to score opposite. So always when you're coaching downhill. So as she's coming, I turn and face the basket. Now I face is my left foot, my jab foot. All right, so I'm like this. All right, if my right foot was my jab foot, I'd be doing this. Now she comes and sets the screen, so it's not a moving screen. All right, now this person's trying to fight over all the time. You get that one. O'Conley, Indiana, all the time. The screen comes, he lays it in opposite. Now, when I come off it, I square up, I come off her shoulder, and I come here. Every one of these kids did this. When it's side pick and roll, they call it channel, all right? That person comes off, chins on my inside shoulder. I take 2 steps, and this is my pivot foot, and I'm sitting here. Now, if she throws it to me, I can shoot it. If there's nobody there, I can slide and get a layup. There's going to be someone here. So if you do this and come here, there's an elephant here. So I always separate when I'm in these side channels and my chin's on my inside shoulder. I always separate here. Let's do one. Just do one. So you're going to hit the roller. You're going to set the screen. Go slow. Just walk through it. Okay, stop. Now her chin, as she comes off, your chin's on this shoulder. Good. You're coming off. All right, and you're going to separate like that. Good. Catch. Now, perfect. That would be your pivot foot. Good. Ball's here. Now, come. If you caught it there, I always use, all right, Goorjian's over here. I'm like this, and there's no one there. So as the girls roll out of there, and you get there, and there's no one here, you can just keep coming and roll it in, and she's got a layup. Does that make sense? Okay, so we've got two now, is this my clock?
It's a guide.
Okay, so I don't want, we've got 10 things we do out of that. And with the kids that we just did, all right, we play little games too. So 2-on-2, you have 8 kids, they're playing 2-on-2, offense to defense, defense out. 2-on-2, offense to defense, defense out. 2-on-2, that corner stuff with the defense. Now that's what you're doing in offense, and that's a piece of what you do. So there's the 2 players on that side, correct? Okay, now on this side, we've got 3 players. So you're here. Who's the center? You're right down here. And then give me a wing player. You're over here on the bend. Okay, so just give me 5. Just give me 2 players here and the others off. I told you you're not going to get a workout. So there's 2 players. Just give me a guard and a wing. So if you said to me the offense, and it's kids, anybody I'm playing now, this is 4 out, 1 in. You could have 5 out where you go in the corner. Go in the corner. All right, so there's the ball. They play the game we just played. That's an offense. The ball swung over here. All right, now we're always NBA boomers, NBL 1, China, my junior team. We talk shape on the second side. What's the shape? So we call this 3 in the tree. This is a longer explanation. So you go into the short corner. The ball comes to the high, and out of this shape, throw it there, post up, throw it in there, all right? Come and pick. You come off the screen. You go to the front of the rim and out to the other side. All right, you're trying to score. She may have the shot. The ball goes into you. That's the movement we do. What do we got over there? 3 in the tree. All right, so ball come back. I'll do something a little more. So we'll bring it over, or you bring it over, ball's here, you're in that short corner. All right, you're on the wing. Now the other thing we'll do, let's just do 3 things. We can bring it over, throw it into the post. She catches it, slide up. And this is more what you do. You're on the bend. All right, we throw it there. We've got what we call high splits or low splits, but we'll just work this side, low splits. So you go over and set a screen. You cut off the screen, and you come back to the ball, and you 2 play. We've got 3 on that side of the court. All right, bring the ball back. Now we're playing off you. So the ball is with you, and you come. It's 1 to the ball, 1 to the basket. So if you come to the ball and go get the ball, you'll go to the basket. All right? Ball's back here. Now we throw it to you. Call this you step up. No, you're still up. Now you run your UCLA cut off her. And you're looking to score off this cut. Then you're going into side pick and roll. You're coming out the other side. What we do on this, I don't want to get, we'll just stay where you three are spread. Okay? So bring the ball back. Bring the ball back. So now, you bring the ball up. All right, I want you to go a dribble handoff over there. I want you to bring it out hard off the dribble handoff, throw it to you. We'll throw it to you. We'll throw it into the post. You guys run your splits and get a layup. All right, go. Stop, stop, stop. So you come to balls with you. You come to the elbow. You come off that screen. You roll to the basket. So you've got there, you've got there. All right, let's go again. Let's go again. Okay, bring the ball back. Now go side pick and roll over there. Side pick and roll over there. Come up. When we bring it back to this side, we'll hit the high post and go low splits. All right? Play it. Play it. Okay, now we'll go dribble, flip, bring it up, swing it, and go. We did UCLA, we did post feed. Let's go side pick and roll. Last one, side pick and roll over here. Play it, play it. So ball's here, ball's here. So now you throw it here. Now you step up, you're up there. This is called a UCLA cut. You cut off it. You're looking at her. You come side pick and roll. You go spread. We got 3 in the tree over there. Okay, come back. Do you get what so when I keep saying over there, 3 in the tree, all right, for us, we really know how to play 3 guys in the tree or 3 out of this triangle. And they're just walking through this. So my point being, I no longer, we shoot out of 2s and we shoot out of 3s, and then that's how we piece it together. So we no longer play like I did 5 years ago, even with the kids. So now I'm not transition. We run into this. 2s and 3s run to the corner. 5 runs to the net, gets off, and we're run. Do you want me to run into it, or do you want me to show you one more thing? You tell me what you want. Do you want to run into that? Go ahead. One more thing. Okay. Give me 4 on 4. 4 people on 4 people. Okay. Now, match up. Move back to half court. Move back to half court. Another concept of teaching. Move back to half court. Now, I want you to play until you score. Play until you score. If you get the rebound in your defense, check it to the back black line and attack. If you score, it's your ball. Play until there's a score. Go. Go. We're 4 on 4 half court. Try to score. Play, play. Bring it in. Bring it in. Let's go. Play, play. Try to score. Playing, playing, playing. Play until a score. Nice. White ball. Here we go. White ball. Match up. Play it. Play it. Play it. Okay, red ball, whites match up. Red ball, whites match up. Move it deeper. Now, you lose the ball if you don't cut and get your head on the front of the rim. So every time you pass the ball, you got to get to the front of the rim. If I yell change, that means it's the other team's ball because you broke the rule. All right, number 2, you're only allowed 1 dribble. You're only allowed 1 dribble. So 1 dribble, you're trying to score now. 1 bounce, if you pass it, you've got to get your head on the front of the rim. All right, play the ball. They're only allowed 1 dribble. Get into them. Guard hard. We're playing 2 baskets. Go, get into her. Play, get into her. Rim cut. 1 bounce. 1 bounce. Play it, play it, play it. 1 bounce. 2 dribbles, switch it over, play it, pick up. Stop. Red ball, you got a rim cut. Red ball, play it, play it, play it. Good cut, good cut. Play it, 1 bounce. Play it, good, play it. White ball, 1 bounce, rim cut, rim cut, rim cut. Good, good, good. Good. Nice. White ball out top. Here we go. Good job. Stop. Stop. Bring the ball back. Now, when you rim cut, you all throw it. Stop. You always take 1 step to your pass. Stop. Now, if she moves that way, you cut behind her head. If she doesn't, you face cut her. So she jumps, it's through there. You never battle with her. You just read her. She jumps to the ball here. She stays. I face cut. Every time you catch the ball, face the basket. You can shoot a layup with 1 dribble if you use it right. Now, she's only allowed 1. I don't need to guard like this. I'm all over her now. All right? Who's got the score? Who's got the score? Okay, here we go. Play it. Play it. You need a score, White. You need a score. Get into her. Too far away, too far away. Move the ball, move the ball, move the ball. Cut, cut. Nice, nice. White ball. All right, now, this is coaching. What's going on here? What am I teaching? Movement. Moving. The ball's moving. All right? To move the ball, what have we done? I made 1 dribble. Ball's here. Ball's here. I'm dribbling all over the place, and I do this. All right? Now, I've got 1 pressure. I've got 1 dribble. I pick it up. All right? I can't throw it. I'm stuck. What do I have to do? I have to pivot. Watch their feet. They're pivoting. All right? They're pivoting. All right? So they're passing. The defense is playing pressure, and this is an offense in itself. So I'll go, we're playing 4-on-4, we're playing 5 out, rim cut, you're allowed 1 bounce. Now, just a minute, ball's here, red's going this way, red's going this way, red's going this way, white's matched up, red's going this way, we're playing 4-on-4. Red ball, take it out. Now, all over them. All over them. You're allowed 1 dribble. Now, I do this with the Kings all the time. So pressure on the ball, rim cuts, stopping, pivoting, and now you're coaching, and you don't have to, they're doing it just by playing the rules of basketball. All right? Play it. Go. All over them. They only allowed 1 dribble. Play it, play it, play it, play it. Going 1 bounce, 1 bounce. 1 bounce. Pick up. We're playing to 2. Go, go, go. Pressure, pressure. Want a rim cut, rim cut, rim cut. Go, go, go. Red ball, red ball. Here we go, here we go. Red. Who's got the ball? 1 dribble. White ball, 1 dribble. What's the hardest thing on offense? As a player, keep playing. As a player, stopping. As an offense, passing and catching. Nice, stop. All right, now, just number 5. You come to the sideline. White's got the ball here. White's got the ball. Red's on defense. Now I'm coaching, and it's talk to Australian rules football, meet with those coaches, go back again, Asia, NBA, all right, what's the number one skill? You're looking for a player now. And we talked about shooting, but they have 5, now the players are equal. They're pretty close. What is number 1, Australian rules football now? Decision making. Decision making. In basketball, we're playing downhill, we're playing at pace. You're setting an on-ball, you have to double shay. So the guy coming off the on-ball screen, he's being pressured. He's got to make a decision. Do I draw the dribble back and swing it? Do I attack the outside man? Do I skip it? The defense, all of them are in a rotation. So how do you coach it? So I get asked that all the coach. We said decision making. So again, I refer to Lindsay Gaze. I refer to when I coached and played. I did 5-on-5, and we ran the offense. So just what we did there, we ran the shuffle, and if you scored, you kept the ball, and we stayed, and we repetition. Game's not played that way anymore. So now it's played like you're moving the ball, you're attacking, you're playing downhill. So the kids got to learn how to make decisions. So stopping, pivoting, feet, hands to do it, would I take the dribble away? Now, if you want to work decision making, take numbers away. So now you're out. The team in the red, you have 2 players. Whoever has the ball, double team them. All right? Double team them. Now on offense, you have an advantage. You catch that ball, you're either attacking the rim, shooting it, or passing it to the open man. You're under pressure. You've got to make a decision. On defense, you got to rotate to the open man. So there's going to be, you'll see it, there's going to be nothing but decisions made here. Now, no rules as far as dribbles. You're playing full court, now we're playing 3 baskets. All right, go as hard. Red, you're trapping, you're like you're in a press the whole time. On offense, you're attacking. So we're 4 against 3. Play. Trap, play. Bring it in. Good. Trap, nice cut. Play it, going. Attack. Swing, push. Red ball. Play to a basket. Here we go, to a basket. Get a little rest, girls. Get a little rest. Great job. Thank you. Now, me, and it's the same thing. If I have the 8-year-old kids, sorry, before you go, I'll just give you, I love practice like this. So the gym's hopping, it's moving, and you can imagine when you get going at that. So when the football came and watched us, and I said so we go 3-on-2, 2-on-1, 4-on-3, 5-on-4, and they're going. And that ball never stops, and it's competitive. You've always got a time, you've always got to score. All right? So my my essence, or what I'm saying to you is competence. When you say competence, you don't have to know a lot about basketball to do how do I teach? I learned from a professional coach. You jump, stop, hold your hands, pivot, pivot back, run, hands up, pivot, pivot back. I mean, he did a court like this, we're coaching kids, okay? How do you teach that? Take the dribble away. They work it out. So this, if I'm you, how do I, now I'm watching 8-year-old kids, my grandson, all right? Give me four people here, one ball, straight line, real quick, 4 people. Get in a straight line, all right? Dribble to the free throw line with your right hand and dribble back with your left hand and give it to the next person. Do it between your legs. Go behind your back. Okay, stop. All right. Now, line up here. Give me 2 more girls, one ball. Now, shoot, 6 of you. Balls here. Shoot, and then the next person shoot. Go. All right, stop. Everybody get a ball. Straight line here. You're with me. Straight line. Come on. Now you're just following me. As soon as she gets here, the next person go. In and out every dribble. Here we go. Come on. Slower. My pace. Keep going. Get to the half court line. Cross every dribble. No, right here. That's between your legs. Cross it. But in front of you. Good. Right hand. Real low. Good. Change in both hands. Move it. Low. Right here. Between your legs behind your back. Right here. Keep moving. Good. You're right here. Now, balls away. Now I want you to drop step, heel toe. So turn. You turn that way. Now we're working defense. Same thing. Heel toe, drop step all the way to half court. Good. Now close out. Step. Good. High hands. Drop. Backs turn. This is what you're doing. That's it. Now you're denying. Chin on, all the way to the other. That's it. Get low. Good. Okay. Thank you. So, the kids, when I see the kids, 8 years old and you got 6 kids in a line, and it's the same with my guys. When I'm doing the shooting, there's never a line. So I had 2s or 3s here, pop. I couldn't get them going. They don't know me. We weren't going. But you're always with the ball, always moving. The coach is saying, ball above your head. All the balls up. Look at me. I wouldn't go that way with the young one. Everybody's doing something. Everybody's got a ball. Everybody's moving. Everybody's passing. If you're doing a passing, there's no lines. So with this, anything from today, I would, a ton of, when I got, whatever you're doing, the shooting aspect, the right hand, the left hand, into it, the finishing, that I get asked all the time, and I'm more, and when I'm with you than I was the last time, about now understanding my players too, and the kids. They're with you because they want to get better. So winning the game 14-2 when you're 14 isn't as important as the kids learning how to shoot and the kids learning how to play. So would I play a zone defense? No. Would I have them press? No. All right? I would spend 15, 20 minutes of the session on skill. 15, 20 minutes on skill. I would do stuff. Now, what do I want to teach kids? Whatever yours is, mine is shooting, left hand, right hand, decision making, stopping. And so I showed you as if I knew this much, because if you put me on the footy oval, I want you to tell me something I'm capable of doing. Because I've watched it for 100 years, but I don't know the intricacies. But I'll tell you what, you're teaching a kid, you can all do that. You can all, those three keys, the T, the gooseneck, the see-through, elbow through your eyebrow, everybody can do that. How do now, somebody comes up, how do I teach decision making? I change the numbers on the court. All right, how do I teach stopping? How do I teach pivoting? How important is that? Both feet. You teach it by taking the dribble away. Any questions? I feel like when I come here, I want to touch. I got a much better understanding now I've got a grandson. When I've been talking and going, Jesus, I can't get his attention. that was the perfect one. So what you do, and I keep saying is and I said this with the boomers, the success, you go to Europe or you go, and they're really being negative now about what's going on in America with moving the basketball out of the schools and into AAU where the money is and everybody's selling shoes and the teaching's gone. So the most important when you go to Europe, if you go to Spain or Italy, the people in your position are paid what I'm paid. All right, I go, man, you're the assistant coach of the national team. Hey, coach, come in. I've got a thing going on in the morning on Saturday, and then we'll have a pizza, have a lunch. You know, you go down there, they're under 14, they're under 12. There, and they're hand-picked. It's like the center of excellence in Eltham, the center of excellence in Malvern, the center of excellence in Bulleen. And you have the top kids in there, and you have elite, because this, what you're touching right now, the hardest thing for me to do is break habits. Something they're really into it, and they're doing this. I'd much prefer somebody walking in my gym that's never been coached and now he's tall and he's lean and he's never shot before than somebody that's done this. I appreciate your attention. Just any questions if I... Gemma, you got a question for me? No. AJ? I'm going to get scolded in the car. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks everyone for coming along. Keep your eyes out. Probably later this week or early next week we should have the video online. If you haven't liked or subscribed to the YouTube page, get on there. And it helps us get more clinics going. In terms of just a big thank you to our athletes who came out and gave up their time tonight. Thanks to them. I feel like it becomes a fanboy or fangirl time after we do a clinic now. Everyone seems to want a photo with, gets a selfie with the coach afterwards. But if we can just hold 5 until he's got one with all the girls and the ball and Blazers people who helped put on tonight's clinic, and then maybe if he's got a spare minute or so, he might be able to spend some time with you. But thanks again, and hopefully see you at the next one.